Arcade Animals!
Welcome to episode 5 of the Evercade cartridge review series. Today we're talking about Jaleco, or Jaleco, however you say it. So, welcome to the Must Must See channel on YouTube. Welcome to...
Get over here!
Animality.
Jaleco was founded in October of 1974. That makes this year its official 50th anniversary. This company was known for arcade games, home console games, even amusement park rides, and aquarium parts. So that is very interesting facts. Also in this cart, not only does it come with the manual and the cartridge, but it also came with these extras. There are 2 art cards that has a game on each side. So that's a pretty sweet little extra. So what we're going to do is talk about each game, show you some gameplay footage, and tell you what I like, what I don't like. And at the end, I'll tell you what my favorite game is on this cart. And all I ask is that you please subscribe, like the video with a thumbs up, and comment what your favorite game is on this cartridge. Rit and Tam's mom has been kidnapped and taken to the top of Maboot's tower. 1 or 2 players simultaneously can defeat all the enemies in each stage using the rods of Shisanamo and some rainbow shoes. Move with the D-pad, make ladders with the A button, and attack with the B button in this cutesy platform game from 1990. To play a second quest, just insert a credit, then press down, down, down on the title screen. Collect extra points by picking up flowers. To kill an enemy, you have to grab them with the rod and press the attack button a couple more times to sling them over your head and onto the ground as they make rubber duck sounds. I don't understand this game. It seems to be targeted at preschoolers, but I feel it's too difficult for them to play, as well as the trauma from the kidnapped mother. EDF, or Earth Defense Force. Zima! Who wants to stop the empire of the Zima? That'd be you, and maybe a second player simultaneously. The Earth is under attack. Mount up in the XA-1 and 2 space fighter ships and eradicate the Empire's orbital satellite buster. Choose one of 4 weapons, each with their strengths and weaknesses, and level them up as you go along. At the start of each level, you can change weapons, so if you don't like your choice, don't fret. Move with the joystick, change formations with the A button for a more spread out line of fire or a tighter blast stream, and shoot with the B button or hold for turbo. The gameplay is pretty fun, but music is less than enthusiastic and more chill, with what I like to equate it to being the lobby of Gran Turismo or something. This 1991 action platformer comes with a spooky twist. Your girlfriend has been kidnapped by an evil crime syndicate that want her father's knowledge. You can't do anything about it because they killed you. That's the typical 80s and 90s plot, right? The end. Oh wait, her dad's knowledge is of paranormal energy, and he can bring your ghost back to help find your girl? Oh, it's on now. That's right, move your ghostly body around with the D-pad, then possess a criminal of your choice with either the A or B button. In your new body, jump with the A and attack with the B. Move through the levels, killing all those fools while searching for 3 keys. Defeat the bosses and get a different ending if you found all the keys. The bosses are hard and you can't possess them. When you continue during the level, you're a ghost and you can possess another criminal, but during a boss battle, you return as the character you went into it with. You must be in a body to continue a level, and you'll perish if you stay a ghost for too long. I found the concept more fun than the actual game. P-47 the Phantom Fighter is an endless horizontally scrolling shmup for 1 or 2 players simultaneous. With upbeat music and 8 stages representing various countries, celebrate freedom as you take down the Nazis. Move your Republic P-47 Thunderbolt with the joystick, use your sub-weapon with the A button, and fire your main with the B button. I don't see a timer on screen, but found it saying time over incompleted at the end of every stage I played, even though it moves you to the next stage anyway. Also, there's no indication when you hit enemies. They either blow up or they don't. That makes boss battles impossible to judge how you're doing, so the name of this game is to dodge. Dodge everything and hope you did what you're supposed to do by the end. This isn't one that I'll be playing a lot of. We get a 1 or 2 player beat 'em up from 1991 called 64th Street: A Detective Story. This is a pretty easy game where you choose either Rick or Alan, who each have distinct fighting styles, as you scroll down 64th Street in 1939 and end up in a blimp taking down the Legacy Gang in hopes of finding your client's kidnapped daughter. This detective story has large sprites, colorful bosses, and hidden items to find inside crates. Move with the D-pad, jump with the A button, and attack with the B button. Press A and B together for special moves, but they use some of your own health. If you're close enough when fighting near a background wall, you can sling or knock enemies into it, causing visible scenery damage. If you're playing co-op, Rick and Alan can double team enemies by grappling each other. It's a run-of-the-mill beat 'em up that's fun for one playthrough and done. Cybattler from 1993 is a vertically scrolling shmup where you and a friend control powerful mechs. It's not well known due to being at the end of the shoot 'em up popularity when fighting games took over the scene. Move your Blanche with the D-pad while swinging a sword with the A button or firing a plasma cannon with the B button. Letting the meter fill instead of going gung-ho allows for a bigger cannon blast. You can shoot in any direction, but once you start, it continues in that direction until you let off the button, making it difficult when surrounded or need to get out of a meteor shower or an enemy boss moves to another part of the screen. This is a really cool game with nice graphics if you like Gundam. It's not often a home console game isn't trying to replicate the arcade version, but the Astyanax from 1989 is one of those instances. The console version puts you as a 16-year-old who gets transported to another dimension, whereas this arcade version is a fantasy tale from mythology. This is an action platformer for 1 or 2 players simultaneous, in which you are a warrior with a fire axe that can cast thunder magic on your way to the Algerine castle to fight a demon overlord that looks like a xenomorph. Move with the D-pad, jump with the A, attack with the B, and use thunder magic with the Y button, as you collect arrowheads and gems while fighting fantasy-style enemies and bosses. No need to turn and face them, as He-Man here just uses an overhead chop that hits both ways. Some enemies are easier to kill than others. It gets annoying, especially with the gym bro here constantly grunting through his workout. Hey Jon Favreau, here's a basis for a new movie, He-Man vs. Alien. Take control of the powerful Saint Dragon in this horizontally scrolling shmup from 1989. Use your armor tail to block shots as you collect tokens to upgrade your firepower in an attempt to take down the monster cyborg army. 1 or 2 players can take turns as you move with the D-pad and shoot with either the A or B. With 5 levels and powerful bosses, this earned itself the title of 6th best table arcade game of 1989. The 1992 re-release, however, was heavily criticized, and one even said it's a hideously slow, graphically abysmal, and possibly tedious load of old junk. I felt like this game has a lot going for it and is definitely different from the usual shoot 'em ups. It is quite challenging, but something I would want to play more, earning it my favorite game on this cart. I don't recommend picking up Jaleco Arcade 1 though, unless you're going for a complete set or even just a complete purple cart set, or you just really like the game on this list from your past. If you like this video, shoot that thumbs up button. And if you want to be an official arcade animal, please subscribe to the channel and let me know what your favorite game was on this cartridge. And as always, thanks for watching and see you on the next one.